Stalking during a Maxim nursing application. Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to today's episode of War Crimes Unit. Nice to see ya. Hey, don't forget to get a damsel in defense stun gun. 7.5 million volts. Could save your life one day. It saved mine. You can find one at the iSue's Home Shopping Mall on Facebook. Damsel in Defense will ship it directly to you. Suze is spelled S-U-Z. Oh my God, here they go again. Okay, now I'm doing this video off my Android tablet. I'm on my sixth computer in a calendar year. Okay, and this is all that I could afford, based on a bunch of hacking that has occurred in the last year. Thanks to that fuckhead, that FBI agent Joe out of Las Vegas, that fucking dick. Okay, so I don't have Flash on my Android tablet, which sucks because a lot of things are in Flash, including some of the stuff that I have to do for nursing applications. So, there's a possibility I could go back up and work in LA. I'm going to be very careful when I work in LA this next time. I'm going to make sure that I only work in areas of which the LA County Sheriff's Department has jurisdiction, unlike that disaster I just had in Culver City. So, part of it, I can't do my application on my Android tablet, so I had to go to an internet cafe to do that. And I explained to my nursing companies that I would have to do that. I would have to go there and do that. I can't do it off my tablet. There'll be a little bit of a delay. I've been working a few days in the United States up at Alvarado Medical Center. But I go over there and I'm thinking, okay, I can just whip this whole thing out in a couple hours, maybe even an hour. So nobody's in this internet cafe except for one person when I go in there. I'm like, perfect. I go in there, I sit down. Another girl comes in, all of a sudden, a girl comes in, sits down next to me. All of a sudden, minutes later, a guy comes, sits right next to me. All of a sudden, another guy sits 3 down from me. All of a sudden, another guy comes and sits right next to me. I kept having to move my stuff, and here I'm trying to take all these online tests, which I'll pass, and I got a greater than 90% on all of them. One of them I got a 97% on my critical care test, but that's not the point. The point is, it was done intentionally. They've done this for 10 years. Now keep in mind, I live next door to an undercover drug detective, so I know how these guys act on the job. And I know how they work, I know how they act, and they're not even very good actors. But it was so blatantly obvious that all these people went swarming in the minute I came into that internet cafe. It's a concept I call BAIT. BAIT, life outside the Federal Witness Protection Program. And the goal was, of course, to scare me. And it was interference or interfering with what I was doing, which would be trying to get ahead of this world. This is one thing fucking America keeps trying to do, is preventing me from getting ahead in this world. And that's all thanks to a bunch of corrupt cops and that fucking FBI, CIA, Al-Qaeda task force out of Las Vegas. If I could just get out of nursing, that would definitely decrease all the stalking situations. So if you want to help me do that, keep these assholes away from me, you can shop online at the iSue's Home Shopping Mall on Facebook. Damsel in Defense is there. The Fairy Mosh line is there. Avon is there. Kitsy Lane Jewelry, Doobly, the Rustic Shop, and more. Keep your stun gun handy. There's world criminals and terrorists out there. Not me. I'll see you next time.